So, as Britain decided to leave the EU, Dutch universities started popping up with more courses in English, and a flood of foreigners followed suit. However, with a whopping 15% of the country's students coming from outside the European Economic Area, the Dutch government is looking to put a cap on the number of foreign students in certain subjects and forcing universities to offer at least two-thirds of their standard bachelor degrees in Dutch. And if not, they're expected to give a legitimate reason for the exemption. They might even make it so that international students have to learn a bit of Dutch so they can have a better chance of staying in the country and contribute to the workforce. Dutch Education Minister Robbert Dijkgraaf said that one can give a few lessons in English if one wants, but the main language of education should be Dutch. Exceptions are possible, but we'll need special permission. If you want to attract the best violinists in the world, it might help to offer this education in English, he said. This may be a bit of a buzzkill for one of the world's most internationally connected places, boasting impressive digital skills and significant proficiency in English. Last year, in response to a housing crisis, some Dutch universities written to international students warning them not to come unless they had already secured accommodation. Dijkgraaf also asked institutions to stop actively recruiting abroad. Meanwhile, the mayor of Amsterdam, Femke Halsema, has suggested international residents should do more to learn Dutch. Dijkgraaf said, "The current law says Dutch by default. There's a huge hole in the net and everyone swims through it. So we have to formulate the exceptions precisely." It might look like you allow more exceptions, but I think it's the other way around. His bill will be published shortly and coming into force in September 2024 following a summer consultation. But it has already received mixed reactions. David Schindler, an associate professor of economics at Tilburg University, said the proposals were truly insane, citing research that shows international students give more financially than their cost, up to year $17,000, $20,500 for a European student, and between year $69,000, $83,000, $83,000, $83,700, $114, $24 for non-European students because 1/4 stay on after completing their degrees. He said universities should teach what is most helpful to their students. But mandating this top-down is going to kill a substantial part of Dutch academia. What concerns me most is the drop in research quality I foresee. While research and innovation are some of the biggest drivers of economic growth, Jeanet van der Laan, an MP for the Liberal D66 party, agreed that high-level Dutch language skill setting is necessary, but voiced concerns about the bill. She said, "Conservative parties are proposing to force all international students to follow part of the curriculum in Dutch. This high threshold would make ambitious international talents think twice before registering in our country, so we will miss out on talent we want." However, the Universities of the Netherlands Association believes that both local and international students need to learn Dutch. There are still possibilities for English language education, says Ruben Puylaert, its spokesperson, but we do believe this national control interferes with the autonomy of universities. Saoradh Favier, a researcher at the Nuffic organization, believes that more Dutch students can study abroad if the planned measures can assist universities in bringing student numbers more in line with capacity. So that the positives of internationalization are maintained. Aziza Filal, the chair of Amsterdam's ASVA student union, said if more bachelor's degrees are in Dutch, they won't be accessible to internationals anymore, which is a shame. On the other hand, if you stop Englishing degrees, the stream will be far smaller. You see, internationals can't get houses and often go back to their home country after sleeping for months in hostels, having lost a lot of money. But fewer students can also mean a less stressful university experience for those eager students. Research suggests that international students are most prone to study stress, and according to Dijkgraaf, once aspiring students have moved to the Netherlands, we need to look after you properly. Finally, Schindler added, a few people had posted that this will be a great opportunity for British or Swedish universities, and that's about it. So yeah,